Hey babies, and how you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you're doing great. Hope everywhere Marama, hope everywhere Stewa. Welcome back babies. Guys, do not forget to do the needful by subscribing to this channel and turning on your notification bell. Also, do not forget to give me just leaving me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you guys, the other day, Sweet Guluva, yes, the winner of the Umlilo season, was actually seen at the movie premiere of the series that he is recently featured in. And honestly speaking, you guys, it's been a lot on the social space. When I say a lot, you guys, it's been a freaking lot. All this fan base, then I know they tire. You people don't get tired. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Before we talk more about this Sweet Guluva and Ashley drama, anyways, let's talk about this. So, the other day, I remember bringing to you guys about how Mshini was called out by a married rapper from South Africa's wifey, that they have a thing or whatever, they share chats and whatever. That guy finally apologized to Mshini, and I thought it wise to let you guys know too, because I brought the brouhaha. So this is the write up from the guy with the caption, "I am sorry." He says, "I do not know Mshini personally. Like most people, I watched her on Big Brother and witnessed how she support my craft. This is something rare for me to see because I never know where I stand with people or how people feel about me. I know I am not perfect, very far from it, but I have heart and empathy. My intention was to meet her personally and thank her. She has been nothing but kind to me, and I appreciate that. I am married, so I had no other intention but to say thank you and figure out a way we could work together, since she is a public figure, a hard worker, and a good person in general from what I see." Now the question is, what is now going on? Who now put out those charts and all of that? Was he having issue with his wife? I heard a lot about him anyways. I heard he's a controversial person per se, but whichever ways, it is good to see that he has actually put it out there so Mshini's name is cleared. And that's what I'm happy about. Moving forward, guys, let's talk about the winner of Umulilo season, Sweet Guluva. So the crashing up started off with how it was revealed that he would not be on some episode, that he would appear a bit later. The premiere, the show is going to start up, I think, on the 18th of this month, but there was a write-up that said Sweet Glover is not going to be featuring on this recent episode, that he would actually be seen later because he joined the cast recently. There have been other episodes going on before it will get to his part. So there have been so many jests on Sweet Glover. V says, "Sweet G's, as you know, but he joined recently and he's still on the acting. Kindly read this. We will watch regardless of him not appearing in first episode." So now, because the fans get to see this, they were like, okay, this is what it is. That no matter what, they would support the show and whatever until the time they would see him. Proudly says, "Whether he acts as a gate man or as a bodyguard, he appear or he no appear. Illiterate man is making you all restless. What if he was a graduate?" Chest pain. Now, where this is coming from is that the people from the other fan base, which is the Ashley base, are actually making jest of Sweet Gluver's. They said he's gonna be the gate man or whatever, and he's gonna just play a role, and that's it. And because of it is trending that he's not gonna appear on the first episode, people have started making it look like he's not gonna appear on so many scenes. So that's where the drama is going on. They've been making jest of him while the fans are also busy defending. Someone says, "We are going to support everything Sweet Glover, big or small. Everyone starts somewhere. Just in 4 months, he has made it to the small screen. Just for that, we are extremely proud." And that is a good thing. That is actually a good thing. It's not easy. Like I would say, I have said it before and I will say it again. Sweet Glover winning his season and still making these huge waves on the social space is not a little one. If you choose to talk down on him, now you sabi, it's okay not to like a person, but talking down on someone is actually not a good one, especially knowing that what you're saying about that person is absolutely wrong. Someone says, "Even if his character dies on the first episode, we will still celebrate as hard for just having him on the show." And that is a good feeling. So in all of the drags and call out on Sweet, the fans said no matter what, they are still going to hype him, celebrate him regardless. That even if the first episode that he would appear in, they will buy him and he would not show again, that they don't care. But they will celebrate him, And then they've been celebrating him like tagging him, appreciating him. I saw all of that and I like it, you know. So they have been hyping him, saying that it is God grace on him. No matter what they use, if they like, they should use the no graduate tag on him. Whatever tag they want to use on him is not gonna work. Lunch break on set says next week you will hear that he can't act narrative. Yes, the last time they saw their fave on TV was on 10th February in pajamas. Bookmark this tweet. So now this is actually a diss on Ashley, and the reason why they are dropping this diss on Ashley is because of the Ashley fans making jest of Akona and his acting, you know. So they were like, the last time the Ashley fans saw him on TV was, you know, when she was painfully evicted. Sholo says next week we won't know cause we don't watch that channel, so don't worry about us. So the drama, that's why when I started this video I said una no dey tire. So the drama has been between these two fan base. Now this is another phase. I'm gonna get it from Nameless and I will tell you guys what happened. I had to go to Ashley's account to look for Shady tweet. I saw none. Maybe my understanding of Shady tweet is different. Now you guys, when I was noticing the crash outs going on from all those Akona acting and whatever to another phase, immediately they started calling out on Ashley. In fact, not just call her, they opened a space, you know, to the extent some people who claim to be her fans said they are actually not standing again, that she is not helping matter. If you know you don't have anything to do with that guy again, why are you still, you know, sharing shady tweets and all of that? Why is that? They said there is a particular tweet, because fans have been making tweets ever since that voice note thing happened. You guys know now. Even some of you all said in my comment to be like, oh, Mimi is enough. They, you know, enough of this. They are cheap, whatever. But it can never be enough since the gist is still going on. If they still keep trending it, there is no how Mimi will not talk about it. I would only stop talking about it when they stop trending it. Now, this is it. A fan posted something about Sweet Guluva, which I think maybe that has been deleted, you know, and then Ashley shared it. It's just like not a direct diss on Guluva, but a direct is like a diss on the person Ashley was having issues with. It was so obvious. And then Ashley reposted. And if you go to Ashley's Twitter, she has been reposting so many things. So because of that reposting, it actually led to fans opening space, calling her out, saying that she's acting childish, that why is she doing this? Maybe she has moved on. Why is she making it look like it's still paining her? It was a lot. So it now brought out another drama, you know. So I'm gonna get it from French Fries. It says they know that the real person that they are angry with is Ash, but they hide it by dragging her fan base. They are so mad at her cause how dare she keep shutting down their Delulu. The faster they go back to their real base, the better. Enough is enough. Now, guess what? The people who opened the space are said to be some shippers who claim to love Akona and Ashley. Now, you claim to love this too, and you open the space, and whom you were dragging is only Ashley, saying that you understand her at this point and all of that. I have always said this to you people. If you think you are a shipper and then after everything you're standing one of the housemates, it means you were never really a shipper. You were either a fan of one of the housemates and then you enjoy their ship and you be like, okay, let me enjoy what shippers are enjoying. Because I feel like if you're a shipper, even if regardless of Akona and Ashley not being together, you would also still like them equally. You know, too hard. The only part you should actually be pissed about is maybe the voice note thingy. You understand? But trying to talk down on them is not fair. The ship is spied for crying out loud. Who goes back to a man who wants to destroy you? I don't even understand the remaining people who are still shipping. Like, move on. You know, the fans of Ashley felt like at this point they should move on and stop bringing drags on Ashley's name, that she is free to share whatever she want to share. You know, that's coming to bring drags to her name and saying you're still trying to ship these people is so unfair, especially from her own parts, because it is bringing more drags to Ashley. Someone says, Ashley have already spoken. She said we should forgive and forget. Please let the sleeping dog lie. We don't have says in this matter. It is the love that we have for Ashley that made us behave this way. At this junction, let's forgive and forget. Left for me, I thought this would have actually been a gone issue. I'm telling you, I was thinking this would be a gone issue. Let me get this one from Viva. It says, one would think it was Ashley on the voice notes or she that broke up with him. But yeah, why must she be happy? So people felt like the only problem from shippers is that Ashley is living her life, doing her thing. They felt like she's going to be so broken. Ella says, you all need to be more mindful about the way you speak on Ashley. That was quite disrespectful. This other one says, if standing her doesn't make you happy anymore, please leave. Nobody is holding anyone hostage here. Go and be happy where your dreams and aspirations are being fulfilled. Bullshit. And then Miss K says, guys, it's very simple. If you think a tweet is shady, you can clearly see who posted. Now, why don't you send that person a DM instead of shouting on the TL and space, causing a scene? Tandy says, problem with you guys, you always tag her. And you know Ashley and reposting. It was an honest mistake. She would do better next time. Let's forgive. So people felt like Ashley's gonna do better because it may seem as though because they tag her, she might not really read the tweet and then she will repost. Coming from Miss K, there is absolutely no problem with Ashley first tagging her, but there is a big problem when we start imposing our own insecurity on her and wants life our expectation through her. Okay, want to live our expectation through her. Maria says, I tagged someone already with about 2 shady posts, but I think we need to also remind her to not get involved in fans' world as she is a brand. Any which ways, if you have to remind Ashley something people will discuss with her, in fact, I think at this point she should not include herself on Twitter anymore because the drama there is always too much, damn much. Mother of twins says, from 4 in 1 to 1 of 1. Multi-talented Sweet Guluva. Now they said Sweet Guluva is 1 of 1 at this point. They said according to people, the fans, they feel like he is the one that the shippers, ganged up against more. But guess what? The person they opened space for and start dragging was also Ashley. I feel like the two of them are receiving the hits the same time. We have some group of people who feel like Guluva did not try. We have some group of people who feel like Ashley is moving on like nothing happened. I don't know if you people want her to dwell in whatever that happens. Sean Biggest Mufasa says, stop threatening her with losing fans. That is absolutely rubbish. Even if she remains with okay as her only fan, she will stand. Anyways, you guys, it is what it is. My own is I just wish these two persons involved in all of this brouhaha the best. And you guys, what made it worse was a video Ashley posted. This particular video right here you're seeing here that has this caption. It was Ashley's story. She posted something about, it was about this person saying he is standing on business, and then he's getting to people. This girl is just doing her thing her own way. People would come read meaning to whatever she's posting on her story. Anyways, guys, I will just be here watching until those fans choose to rest, okay? And then Ashley and Guluva's name would rest. But for now, let's just say whatever that is going on with both of their names is actually for publicity, right? That's how I would just put it. You guys tell me what is the actual problem, you all. Because I know I've got the Ashley fans, I've got the Sweet Guluva fans here, I've also got the shippers here. What is the problem? You all let me know. Whom do you think is causing all of this thingy? Do you think Ashley wouldn't have reposted whatever she has posted that is making people talk? Meanwhile, she did not post it though. It was actually a repost. So you guys tell me, a repost is just as a thing of you believing in what somebody said. That is what it actually means. But you all let me know anyways. I'll be dropping it here. And while you just converse in the comment section, do not forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.